Hey everyone, welcome to the Playback Podcast presented by Car, your weekly podcast featuring America's favorite dancers, hosted by America's favorite road warriors. We are your hosts, Jocelyn, Kristen, and Julie, and today we have a very special guest, Miss Berlynn. She is one of our proteges. You may have seen her on our giant protege banners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every
She
city
has been amazing throughout her years at Car, and we're excited to have her today.
Yay. So happy to be here.
She just graduated too, you guys.
Yes.
Yep. I'm
You're
finally out of it.
officially
A Buckeye.
a what?
A Buckeye.
Oh, you're
Jocelyn's like,
You're-
are you speaking
what?
French? What's going on?
That's your mascot? What was your high school mascot?
Mustang.
Nice.
Yeah.
So cute.
Her high school
Classic.
might be as fancy as her college.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
The fanciest
We have
college
like
or
a,
high school I've ever
I don't even know how much it is worth, but it's like a whole STEM building.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a whole separate school. It's
Whoa.
crazy.
Casual.
Yeah.
Well, tell everyone where you're going to college and what you're doing.
I'm going to the Ohio State University, and I got recruited to be on their dance team, and then I'm also majoring in kinesiology.
Whoa.
Love it. Well, congratulations.
Thank
How-
you so much.
How fired up were you when you found out?
Oh,
Talk about that a little bit.
honestly, it still hasn't like hit me. Like every time someone like congratulates me or brings it up, I'm still like in shock just because it's so competitive. And honestly, like when I first went to their clinic in last July, I wasn't really thinking much of it. I was kind of just going for the experience because I never thought I could be recruited for that good of a dance team because they are top 2. So still to this day, I'm still like in awe. But I'm so blessed and I'm so excited. So yeah.
And you are coming off an injury.
Yes, I'm 4 months out and doing really good. Honestly, it's more of like a mental thing being away
Mhm.
from dance, but physically I've been doing pretty good. So I'm just kind of eager to get back to it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready, but I've been working hard, and aside from like physical therapy, I also go to the gym to try and get back to dance as soon as possible. So yeah, doing pretty good.
That's
Love
good.
that.
We have to like totally unpack all that though.
Yeah, no, because I want to hear more because that it actually breaks my heart because I know what it's like to have to watch your team compete without you
Yeah.
and to have it happen your senior year.
Yeah.
Like that could not have been easy.
No.
Take us
When
back
I-
to the injury day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go through the whole thing.
So it
Yeah.
actually
Relive
happened
all
at
of your
Car.
pain.
Trauma.
All
Trauma
there.
dump right now.
Let's
It actually happened at Car in Turk's class.
Yeah.
Turk.
We were all watching.
You know, I was just busting down like
Just making you get low.
in hip hop, which is so funny that it happened in hip hop. Cause like, if you know me, I'm not the strongest at that, but I try to fake it till I make it. But yeah, it happened, and I got pulled off the little convention floor. And then for like the next couple of days, I was walking around New York like nothing happened. I was fine. I went back to dance. I did get an MRI just to like
Hold
make
on.
sure.
Could you slow down? Could you go to like
Oh my gosh.
because I have
Play
footage
it.
of all this.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
like-
yeah.
he wants to put in my
wants a
video.
life story right now.
Wait,
Because-
but I remember when it happened, and all we hear is Berlynn's hurt. And I'm at merch, and I'm like, what is going on? And I
But
like
I thought it
ran
was
in
your
there.
knee.
Yeah,
It is
Yeah,
her knee.
It is
it
my
is her knee.
I thought it was technically your ACL though. Like
Well,
what's the like explain.
it's like
Connect.
in the front of my knee, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's her knee.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's my
because I
knee.
know people that have torn their ACL, but they have surgery back here, so that's why I was kind of confused.
It depends on where you get like your donor tissue from. So like I got it from my
Oh.
own knee, which is my patella, but you could get it from like your hamstring or your quad, or you could get like from somebody else. Like yeah,
An
it's
actual donor, yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, but
There's
you're-
so many different things.
Any ACL donors out there?
Yeah.
She doesn't need
Yeah.
it anymore.
It
Though.
was-
She's
no,
good.
Well, no, I didn't know there. You don't know if someone needs one out there.
Oh,
Needs
Yeah.
one.
This is just for ACL.
Like, this can't be
is,
like a liver
ACL
or kidney.
awareness.
Yeah, this is awareness.
But it's not the
Yeah.
same as like
That's
needing a
different, though.
kidney donor,
No,
right?
you know what's sad is that there's an ACL person out there who needs one, and you're over here saying it's not a big deal. It's a big deal to them.
Yeah.
Really,
Okay,
was it a
so-
big deal when you didn't have an ACL?
Yeah, I think that the yeah, the day I found out, Nate knows this. The day I found out, I was like a wreck,
Yeah.
a mess. Just because like hearing somebody tell me that I'm not gonna be able to do what I love for 6 to 9 months was like so heartbreaking. But honestly, from like this experience, I feel like I've gained a whole new love for dance, and I'm so much more appreciative of what I get to do. And so that just makes me so much more excited to get back to dance. So I feel like when I do get to go back to dance, like I'm going to be like a whole new dancer.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped and I'm ready.
And you're doing kinesiology, so you're learning how to take care of your body, how to prevent this from happening again. Like you kind of have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and our athletic trainers take really good care of us, so
That's good.
I'll have the help and support that I need to, but I'm ready.
Could you explain how you thought you weren't going to be able to do any dances the whole year for your senior year, and like how your mom, how she told you, and then all that?
Well, if you know me, you know I'm very stubborn. And so we went to my doctor and he told me, you have to get the surgery if you want to continue dancing. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, I want to compete one more time. And he was like, all right. So my mom asked him, she was like, can she compete one more time, like at the end of this month? And he was like, I mean, it's already torn, so might as well as go on stage. So that's when I went and competed at Ultra.
But did it hurt at that time?
No.
That's the thing that I still can't wrap my brain around is she heard it and then she was walking around New York dancing.
Her Ultra
had no
performance was
clue,
insane.
and then competed. No pain?
No pain. I never had pain. That's why I didn't know for a month and a half.
That's crazy.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Well, now tell us your plans for moving. When do you officially start?
So I actually have to report to to Ohio next month, July 10th.
Whoa.
I know, it's so soon, but I'm excited. So during the summer, we just have a bunch of clinics and meet the teams and kind of getting to know each other. And then I officially move in August 15th, I believe. But we also go to our camp in Wisconsin, so that's exciting. And yeah, I'm so excited for this new adventure. It's going to be really hard. I know I'm going to have to work my butt off, but I'm ready for that too. So, and the girls are super sweet. Coaches are super sweet. Place is great. I mean, Ohio is random, but
but I feel like
Ohio.
some of the best teams are in the most random spots, like Minnesota.
Yeah. It's like its own
These
little.
places are not that random. Like they are big. Minnesota,
No, but
Minneapolis is a big city.
But you've heard the jokes about Ohio.
Yeah, only in Ohio.
Yeah,
athletic people out of Ohio though.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited to cheer on that football team.
How buff are you gonna get? Do you think?
We lift 3 times a week, so
that's more than you.
Buff.
That's why I asked
pretty
her how
buff.
I know she's gonna get buff.
I'm gonna come back and just
So over the weekend, you guys were all in Riverside, every single one of us.
I mean, we didn't work Riverside.
We didn't work,
They
but-
kind of were working Riverside.
Yeah, you guys technically worked.
We just came to visit.
Not technically, not kind of. We were both working.
Yeah.
We're working, yeah.
We were just working.
We were just visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they showed up, and Jocelyn, you weren't gonna show up. How
Well-
did you change your mind?
Well,
Dutch Bros was put on the table.
Dutch Bros was put on the table, number 1. So that already will get me out of my house. But then number 2, she was going. So then it meant I didn't have to go by myself.
Yeah, going by yourself is weird.
Yeah. I mean, I go by myself every other weekend, but
But you're actually going there on a mission.
again,
to
I
do
didn't do the
DAC.
speech. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like the last regional weekend hurrah, even though it's technically not because we have 2 shows this upcoming weekend. Ultra Battlegrounds. Get excited. But we're going to talk about a couple routines from this weekend. Nerka, you want to start?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start off strong. I tried to cover as many. I don't know why they're laughing. Anyways. I'm trying to cover as many of our cities that we had last weekend. We had 4 shows. So the first one I'm going to cover is San Gabriel Car. It was Act 305, White Dress from Project 21. Grayson French. I'm sure that you guys have heard of her. She's crazy.
Yeah.
So good.
Like, I thought when I first saw a video of her, I thought she was like a little nugget, but she's not a little nugget. She's like a full woman. Does that make sense?
She's 12 to 14, yeah.
Like, she dances like she's 25 on stage with an artist. I don't understand. I've seen her on social media, and I wish I would have gone to San Gabriel to see her in person. She's absolutely stunning. She goes viral every time someone posts her. It could be a random TikTok dance page, and it's got millions of views already. I went and followed her on Instagram because I was like, man, I wish I would have seen her in person. I'm jealous of the San Gabriel crew that they got to see her. And no one even texted us that she was there. Like, normally we'll get a text like, yo, this soloist was bananas. Please talk about her. But I didn't get a text.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of mad about it. Like, why didn't they let us know?
Fair.
Like, I found out on the results page that she was there.
Yeah.
And then I saw her pointed foot in the still frame, and I was like, oh, we're talking about
banana
her.
feet.
Yes. Just the feet
Like,
alone.
and
yes.
she's got those iconic bangs.
And her hyperextension in her legs. just
It's
makes them,
stupid.
Yeah.
like, so good.
She's great.
Hyperextension.
You gotta watch her video.
These like hyperextended
Yeah.
knees. Ugh.
I know.
I'm jealous.
Another flowy one that I want to talk about because we were all in awe of the prop and we knew it was going to be good.
Yes.
So this was from K2 Studios. It's called All Coming Back to Me, Act 436.
It was so good.
Wait, can I tell you a story before you talk about this?
Yes.
Tell us the
So-
story.
I have seen this on social media before, so I knew as soon as the prop came out what was going to happen. And I texted Nate right away, and I was like, are you filming this one? I was like, there's a big prop. She falls off of it. Like, you need to be filming this one. And he was like, yeah, I'm filming everything. And I was like, okay.
Just
be
checking,
there.
'cause
And then
sometimes-
after he was like, thanks for the heads up. That one was good.
Yeah.
It's like,
Crazy
yes.
because
So she did the same thing.
they
So
were
I had gotten up.
backstage with the prop. And
you saw.
before I texted you, I saw them. Like, I saw the girl climb up the prop, and it was like a hold because I think like they needed
There
to
was
take
a hole
judge's
before
break.
it. Yeah.
And I see a girl go up the stairs, and then I see her fall off, and I couldn't see anyone there to
Where?
catch her.
What happened after?
And I was like, ah! And then I texted Jocelyn. I was like, you need to come back down
Yeah,
here.
I went up because terrible Wi-Fi. So I went back to the lobby and she texted me and I immediately turned around and came back down. And I'm
But
glad I didn't miss
Literally, me and Olivia saw the girl fall, and we couldn't see
Yeah.
anyone else to catch
It
her.
was
So we were
stunning.
both like, oh.
I was waiting for that since the beginning of the year. I swear.
Yes,
I was
we've
just
been
like,
waiting for them to
yo,
go.
K2's
Yes.
not going till the last week or second to last week.
But that's smart.
Worth
Because
the wait.
everything is so clean. Everyone's so ready. So that's honestly really smart.
Okay, I want to talk about this dance from Talent Factory because it made me cry, but for a good reason, okay? And I feel like it's kind of fitting that you're here and you're a senior. So basically, this was act 434 Chasing Cars from Talent Factory. This won second overall, Elite Large 12 to 14. It made me cry because I literally watching this routine had a flashback to 2018 Vegas Blue Room Finals, and Ainsley and Rachel were tiny and had their cute little bobs, their dyed blue hair. Like they were, and it's weird to say, but when I picture certain dancers, like they're always a certain age in my brain. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because she
Like-
kept looking at me and being like, remember they had the short bobs? And I was like, I was merch back
But like
then.
there's certain
You were
and I don't know if you
MC.
have this too, like where like there's certain dancers and they'll just always like have that image in your brain of like that's who they are, and to see them fully grown, like they said they have 2 more years, thank God. So they're not seniors yet, but it's just like it's wild to see these kids grow up so fast. And Ainsley is such a beast, like her solo, like she's just strong.
But that would be like picturing Autumn Miller still with her A-line bob and bangs from My Boyfriend's Back.
That's fun. And I guarantee there's probably a lot of people that still like picture her. But you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
though? It's just more of like a, okay, I guess I'm just sentimental, whatever. I'm just saying it was like really sweet. And I was like, whoa, it's kind of crazy to see like how much these kids have grown. You literally know the kids, like a Jessica who's putting in every single day. And it's just awesome to see. I don't really get to see the kids that I've seen over the years consistently. So when I do get to see them, it's nice to see. Nate's hating on me right now. I can feel it.
He wanted to buzz you. But he didn't. I told him no.
And I asked you lightheartedly, like
Yes.
I probably
Do
wouldn't.
I buzz it?
No, but you didn't finish talking about the dance.
I don't know. We also had just seen Avi's sister hug, so I was maybe emo. I don't know, guys.
She was emo.
I'm just emo at the end of the season when everyone's kind of getting ready to move on.
No,
you
I get
know?
it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
finish.
emo?
No, I am emo.
I know.
Yeah.
How God, you were so emo that week after you got hurt.
It's
like,
okay.
Really?
My like whole life like just
I
like
know, it was
ended.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. But no, yeah. Like starting off like as a little 10-year-old on the car stage, like
Yeah.
doing a musical theater solo
Yeah.
to like finishing off at Ultra in January. It was like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I like grew up on the stage,
Mhm.
and especially like Car, and they've done so much, and it's like so I don't know. Okay, now I'm getting emo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we might make it emo a little
Yeah.
bit more with this last performance I want to talk about. Also from Talent Factory, Car Riverside 448, Dream Suite. It was that Sweet Dreams, like the old school version, but they called it Dream Suite, which I liked. It was a hip hop routine, and I feel like when I think of that song, I don't think hip hop. So I was super fired up when they come out, like in your face, hip hop, choreography. Costume was very unique. Like they were wearing like button downs.
Yeah.
I kind of liked that. Jordan Grace, one of our proteges, didn't know she was freaking bomb at hip hop, but maybe I just didn't watch her in Turk's
Freaking
class.
crazy. She's so good at hip hop.
She's so
Yeah.
good, and she came out of nowhere. Celsius,
Like
Excuse
amplified.
you.
It was so
I was
loud.
trying to do it quiet.
For the ASMR.
it's okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
I was obsessed with that routine. It was so good. The energy it brought to the stage, I was just fired up. And even one of the judges, like middle judge, was like, "Pa pa pa," like
Yes.
while he was
Loved
like
him.
judging, and it just fired me up. And it was cool to see Jordan dance on stage because
She's such a hard worker.
I haven't
like,
seen her.
such a hard worker. I mean, apart from her being my best friend, she really does work really hard, and it shows. And so proud of her because she got committed to GCU's dance team. So she'll also be at nationals in January.
We gotta go.
It's a whole
It's
reunion.
gonna be like a protege reunion.
We have to talk about first overall top elite group 12 to 14 act 427 Wonderlust. This is from Avi's Dance Project. The beautiful purple. Oh, it's just stunning. You know which one?
Yeah.
You were sitting right there, front and center for
Yes.
it. It's so beautiful. Audrey's out in the front. Hello. I have seen it before this season, but this one, I can't remember if they received first overall the last time as well, but this one, they took it home. It was stunning. I'm so excited to see this on the final stage. Once we get to like showcase or that like giant large group segment at finals, I was just, the energy is always
There's
so
also so
good.
much more like
it's just-
adrenaline.
that's what I'm
I was gonna
saying. Like
say,
I feel
yeah.
like this dance is
Stakes
one that
are
I'm excited.
because like that's it.
It's
Like,
finals.
it's
Yeah, that's
either
the
you
last
go big or
time.
home.
Yeah. So I feel like this one, it made me excited because I was like, wow, that was amazing. But I can only imagine when they're fighting for that, it's going to be so good at finals. I'm so excited.
Little friendly battle.
Yeah. Are you coming to Anaheim just to see?
Probably. Is that
should.
what, the end of this month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should come to showcase at least.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
No, when is it? End of this month? I'll see.
I was just asking. I was
She
asking.
has a life.
She didn't used to. Dance used to be her life.
Yeah. Now, I will say that I've experienced having a normal life for like the first time.
What's it
That's
like?
crazy. What's it like?
It's weird. I don't like
You
it.
don't like it?
Not a
Right?
big fan.
So it was great seeing Jordan over the weekend. I'm sad I didn't get to see all of her solos. She performed much later in the night. But man, happy to have her in our protege program this past season.
Yeah. So actually, not last season, but the season before when we were in Long Island, I was going and I told her that she should come along with me.
All the way
And-
there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, hey, it could be a little like mini vacation.
Yeah.
And so she came with me and I convinced her to try it out. Told her about like how amazing it was and how much I was learning from it. And I mean, as it is, she's always looking for opportunity to learn, but she was really excited about it. So my mom and me kind of pushed her to do it because she's a little bit more on like, not the shy side, but I don't know. She's not as like one to put herself out there.
Okay.
So I was like, come on, like you're good, like you're amazing, like you'll be fine. So she went, tried out, ended up getting picked, and then we spent the year traveling together, and it was so much fun to do that as like best friends. And then also we both love dance so much, so it's fun to share that with her. And she had a blast. I had a blast sharing that with her, and I could tell that she grew so much from that program. Like in terms of Nancy's really good at learning or teaching us how to public speaking, and I think that's something that both me and her needed help with, and that was one thing that she like really grew from. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
Now
you can
you're on a
tell.
podcast. Look at that.
I know.
Speaking so beautifully.
I know.
She's like, I'm nervous, I swear.
We'll see you next time. Make sure you're following Playback Podcast, all things car, rainbow, ultra, DAC. We'll We'll see you next time.